This is the Hype Life.
Yo, it's the Hype Life Podcast, episode 2, because, you know, we restarted and stuff. I am your host, DJ TGIF. Hype is DJ period, whoever's fucking phone that was, because it was not mine.
It was
My
not
phone
mine.
was
I don't have an iPhone.
Stop it.
I don't know.
Y'all all know who phone was.
All that.
That was your phone.
Where's my phone?
That was your phone.
It's because you did something. You sent me something.
I didn't do it.
So mom sent me something meant to be in story. Anyway,
Sorry.
my name is DJ TGIF. I am your host, and to the right of me, I have
Simone, aka Via Simone. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Welcome.
Welcome. I like that. I appreciate you coming.
Oh.
No, what do you do? Who are you?
Okay. So Simone, born and raised in Albany. I just moved to Brooklyn last month. I work in at an advertising agency, but my thing is I'm a digital content marketer, experiences coordinator, podcast host. I have my own little podcast called Bonnets and Durags.
We're gonna get to that later. Not me.
Yes. So yeah, I just do dope shit.
Feel me?
I like do
I like it.
Fuck out of here.
I like it. You've been doing dope
most
shit
highly-
forever.
Thank you.
Keep that shit up.
Thank you.
He flirting.
I'm flirting? Man, we go way back like 4 flats. Like
Yeah. When did we first meet? It was definitely
Teen 90 days, all that.
Yep, definitely teen night.
When you was first a dancer.
That was Wu-Tang.
She was Sierra.
I forgot about them days. That's a fact.
She was Sierra.
I'm like, dance.
And everybody wanted her goodies.
She was-
Oh my god.
That's a fact.
She was like, where she was always around
Stop
too.
it.
She was always
Since,
around.
that's what you should say, since.
You used to get light.
I used to
Like,
get
I'm
like, I used to
Yeah.
get like, I used to do Sierra's dance moves.
The
I
whole
used to Wu-Tang. I used to do Wu-Tang battles with y'all, I think,
Yeah.
actually.
I was Wu-Tang. That was me. I was
With
Wu-Tang.
Gabe.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Happened to
it.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
But let's finish these intros.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what it is. It's your boy Brandon, aka G-Nice. I took the B off, added the G. You know what I mean? Don't ask no questions. Team Ugly,
And the
CEO.
house.
You know what I mean? Say it one more time.
I said Team Ugly in the house.
Watch your mouth. You already know how this all.
I mean, I'm
Hype
sorry. I
Life.
apologize. That was right.
DJ.
Yeah, he's my stunt double when I can't
You know what I
DJ.
mean? Gotta actually go. I do everything.
And
Dance, music, all that.
And my does not matter. What I want to talk about is why the fuck do you have a choker on? I don't give a fuck about my intro. I want to know why you have a fucking choker on, and I want you to answer that right now. And listen, before you answer, let's precursor this. You my nigga. I respect you, right? You are one of the most fashion-forward people I know, though it does not always show. No diss. Yeah, no, you're gonna explain that. And you're not gonna say, oh, I have my own sense of style. I get all that. Explain.
alright, so you took away my explanation.
No, that's not gonna be good enough. I have my own sense of style. You have a choker on.
I do.
What's your age? Adult. Go ahead. Figure that out.
I just wanted to wear one. Period.
And that's just, we all supposed to be okay with that?
I don't give a fuck what you okay with or not. I just wanted to wear one.
And you content with that?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yup.
How many chokers you got?
2.
Does it come with a leash?
My nigga got diamond studded chokers. Can you show the people?
There we go.
Oh my God.
It's blinging.
It's not blinging. It's not
You
blinging.
see it flickering off the lights.
You got lines like incredible. Each one. All right,
You got cubic
I'm Devin.
We not
I'm Devin. Grandma's Devin. The nigga who don't like his choker. I just really wanted to figure that out, and I figured that this was the best place to really like figure this out. I mean, I respect your fashion sense, but you an adult. You right. You can do whatever you want.
Feel me?
But yeah, let's
do it.
Opinionated.
Your opinion is whether you like it or not.
Okay.
The jewelry looks good.
Okay. All right.
So let's get into the show. Trust me, I'm gonna fry the shit out of you on Saturday. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna fry and
I just
shit.
wanted to know.
All that.
I didn't fry. I just wanted to ask a question.
All that. Just because you didn't do it last week? Because you didn't do it last week, you waited till we had more company.
Yeah, because I want to help people that said
Bet, trust me, I'm frying shit. But anyways, let's get into some things. Happy Thanksgiving. I introduced myself already. I just make sure first. But
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes,
I wanted to, how'd you guys Thanksgiving go?
It was cool. It was calm, like every year. Like
Nothing wavy?
no, because I don't have any cousins my age, so I just end up.
Oh, so you just hang out with old people?
I either hang out with old people or hang out with little kids, and it always ends up being little kids because the old people go to Walmart and go Black Friday shopping.
So what table do you sit at?
I sit at the grown folk table.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess so, but yeah, no, I sit at the grown folk
Yeah,
table.
you gotta start doing Friendsgivings.
I really
You
want
really
to.
do.
That's literally, if you
All
have
of my
nobody to
friends
do
in
it
the
with.
city were like, yo, come to my Friendsgiving, let's go out. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
Friendsgiving
should have
is
stayed in
just-
Brooklyn. I love my
Oh, that's what
friends
you
to
mean.
death.
I'm about to say, why didn't you? But
Oh, 'cause
makes
I'm
sense.
up
You
here.
came over
Yeah.
here. Alright, that's fine.
You got friends in Albany?
Y'all the only friends on me. So.
Aww.
I appreciate it.
Mad violins in the background.
That
Just
just
be
me feel
around.
bad. I wasn't around, so I'm gonna be around now. I'm gonna be around. That's a fact.
That's cool though.
I only had like an hour, you know what I mean? I went to work. It's double time, so, you know what I mean? I got my coquito.
I've never had coquito. What
Do
did
you
I
like
say?
At the crib,
Yeah.
I had
Do you like coconut?
Yes.
It'll be fine. I don't like either of those things.
Okay.
I'm
How
sorry.
was your Thanksgiving, man?
I work retail. I have Thanksgiving. From 5 to 11:30, which is the time where my family eats. I was at work. I literally brought the food into the house, and I left.
Alright.
And that was my Thanksgiving and my Black Friday and the day after and today. I worked.
Damn.
It really feels like it's been Sunday for like the past 3 days.
Yo,
3 days.
for real.
I'm over it. Like.
I work today.
I don't know about y'all, but
Every day is Sunday for you.
true. Every day I'm good. My Thanksgiving was amazing. I showed up when I felt like showing up. I didn't do no dishes because I paid for the food.
Oh, talk that shit.
I ain't doing no dishes, know what I mean? My plate got made. I stopped eating cheese. I stopped eating dairy. I haven't eaten dairy for like 30 days. But since it was Thanksgiving, I was like, I might as well, indulge.
Mm-hmm. Then what
Fucked
happened?
my stomach
Oh.
up. My shit was in a knot.
I'm gonna show you.
Like,
I'm lactose as well. I'm gonna show you these pills, bro. No, whatever. I'm gonna show you.
The
Listen,
lactate pills?
I use them.
No, I do
carry.
too.
They're on me
They're
currently.
great. Mhm.
Yo,
24.
listen.
They even have little chewables.
Listen.
That's the ones
I
I had.
had baked ziti. I had baked macaroni and cheese and baked ziti. I had,
But you supposed to.
banana pudding. I had banana pudding
You
with the whipped
supposed
cream.
to.
Oh, my mom does this thing where she puts the strawberries in the banana pudding. It's wavy.
Different.
So strawberry pudding.
It's strawberry. No, it's banana
Wow.
pudding with strawberries in it.
It's strawberry banana pudding. That's the yogurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sounds
My
good.
favorite yogurt. Strawberry bananas.
Anyways, that shit was wavy. So what dishes
Is your favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Cornbread, honey ham. I'm a weird black person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the weird black person. Collard greens, I'm not really all that. Sweet potato pie, not really with all that.
Alright.
Baked macaroni and cheese, nah. I'm the weird nigga. I'm the weird nigga. I'm the weird yams, all that. Not with all that. I'm the weird nigga. I'm the weird nigga. I'm the weird
Right?
nigga. I'm a dead ass weird nigga. I eat the normal thing.
What's the normal thing?
I'm a turkey. The turkey.
Damn, the drink.
Let me lie. I don't eat the turkey. I eat the ham. Like the turkey is dry. You're right. Every year.
I even had turkey.
It's dry.
We had chicken wings.
Alright, since this nigga family can't cook.
No.
And when people say
can cook,
no, when people
I'm
say
saying like I don't disrespect my family.
when
My
people
aunt
try
is
certain dishes,
My aunt is 86.
Maybe
she
she
cooks
lost this
everything.
step.
She cooks. My aunt made fried rice. She different,
No,
bro.
listen.
I'm
Fried
fried
rice?
My aunt is different,
wait,
bro.
alright, time out. What's your family's background? What's your family's heritage? Like, where y'all from?
South really, but all black. Like everybody.
So it's not Guyanese.
It's different families.
Alright, cool.
Different families.
Alright.
Guyanese Thanksgiving is not the same.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to give you a pass, but now that you said they from the South, they damn sure can't cook.
Look at me. They can cook. I don't eat food.
Alright, so you take the.
No, that's me. That's me. I don't eat food.
Because when people start slandering like certain dishes, especially traditional black ones, and I be like, you don't like what?
For me,
your moms can't cook.
For me, I was growing up. I was the kid that if it looked like that, I'm not even eating it and say I didn't like it. So understand that there's things that I probably do like, but I'm not even gonna try it because I know I don't like it.
With the smoked neck bones.
Look at me. I've never been a green person in general.
I've
never been a green person. Like anything vegetable is like.
Anything I did,
digestive tract all fucked up. This nigga fucking a pack.
I don't eat things.
So, alright, so
I had all that shit at my house.
What's your favorite
I had my
Thanksgiving
old dish, baked ziti. She hooked it up just for me. I go home my own personal dish. Nobody get none. Don't ask me for some. I ain't even bring. Yo,
that's how I do.
Don't ask me to bring you a plate, cause I ain't doing it. But I'll show up to your crib and take a plate. But I ain't bring you shit. We not trading. None of that. I'ma get mine. You already have yours.
I'm sorry, but basically like the most non-traditional.
Baked ziti's from my family too.
But no, he's saying that's his favorite dish of Thanksgiving.
That's my mom makes baked
It's only made for me. Only me.
Okay.
Nobody else.
My mom made 2 pans of that shit. Big ass.
That's happening. Like my apple pie is the same thing. I have a personal apple pie, and everybody
It's
says
different love made into that shit.
Simone, what about you?
I'm definitely team honey ham. And I made my candied yams that I always make.
What's special about your candied yams?
They're just bombs.
They're mine. Watch what you say.
Because we don't we're not talking about those yams.
The way you said candied yams.
Candied yams.
Yeah. Or whatever you call it, sweet potato casserole.
Wait.
No, nobody calls them that.
I don't call it that. I don't call it that.
Yo, what y'all Cuban folks you There's definitely a high Caucasian population on that.
When you search it online, when you type in candied yams,
Wait, first of all, why
Google is white people.
Thank you. Don't do that.
Anyways, I made
Both of y'all stop. Why were you Googling?
That's the fuck I was trying to say.
Recipes are passed down. And do not put them on.
That's crumpled up.
So it had to start somewhere. So I used the all recipes recipe as a starter.
So
and then I just
you
did
figured
it.
out.
Why you ain't just call my mom?
I don't know about.
Call me and I'll make a link.
She figured out how to turn casserole
into candied.
Go. She
Stop saying candied yams.
I was saying that.
You got catching them off guard.
Yeah, well, my money turned my noodles into pasta.
What'd you say?
No, don't listen to him.
What?
Next time. People like that.
Anyway.
Yeah. Candy yam, keep going.
Yes. And then stuffing. I love stuffing, but the box kind of.
Stuffing dressing.
Yo! What?
No, I'm sorry.
I tried to hold it together for the yams. I tried to hold it together for the yams.
No, but I hear her.
Her box stuff.
It's her favorite. You don't know I hear her? Because I never even liked stuffing in general until my mom made it. Don't call it that.
I'm not
dressing because it's dressed over top.
Yeah, thank you.
It's stuffing. So I didn't like it until my aunt made it, and I do like it now.
I'm talking about the sexual innuendo of her getting her box stuffed as her favorite.
What? When did it ever turn into that?
She said stuffing. We both did we or did we not go on stuffing?
He has
especially the box. I said, hey, yo.
I can't be on this show. I can't.
But you are.
It's cray. It's all cray.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But yeah.
So,
no patty pies over here, bro.
No, my favorite dish is my favorite dish is the freaking, besides the big ziti. The big ziti is delicious, thank you, Mom. But yeah, the banana pudding with the strawberries in it. That's fire, and it's specific to my house. Also, the candied yams in my house have pineapples in them. So they're wild delicious. You're bugging, they're wild delicious.
What the hell? This is candy yams and pineapple.
Pull up, bro. It's lit. It's lit.
Yeah.
I always like
candy
3 bottles
yams.
of Henny anyway.
Yeah. Pull up, bro. And by the time I showed up, everybody was already drunk. Like I showed up late. So everybody was already drunk. It was wild jokes in the house. My sister roasted me before you ever could.
Believe me, when I see
to the
you,
crib?
look at me. Pause. I was there when you put it on, and then the rings, the gold, the sterling silver, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was there too. Fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box. Stop. Look at watch.
Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving, especially you since you wasn't able to enjoy it.
I had to play golf. I had to play
retail, nigga. This nigga said happy Thanksgiving all day while suffering on the inside.
Believe me, I ain't say that to not know. Anybody who came in on Thanksgiving, I ain't say happy Thanksgiving because they wasn't enjoying it. Clearly, you was in my store, so yeah, bye.
Happy holidays.
No holidays. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
A good what?
A one.
Alright, so hope you guys that are watching and listening enjoyed your holidays and your Black Friday shopping. Did y'all buy anything?
I was working.
I did online shopping.
Yep, same.
I need to buy a $600 laptop for my sister though.
I've been boycotting, you know what I mean? So
What do you boycott?
Black Friday. I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
So I bought from a black-owned business.
Well, when
I mean, there's more
When I was-
power.
Oh, I did the same.
But it was last year around the Million Man March, or was it 2 years ago? Around the Million Man March. We also boycotted Black Friday around that same time too, and I just kept doing it. So I already got a big ass TV. Other than that, what is Black Friday for?
Black Friday nowadays is low key extinct. Like they'll price something up just to bunker down just to say that they gave you a sale. So you ain't saving much a lot of times. So especially in retail.
When somebody did say it was a 65-inch TV for $300. I saw that and I was like,
I'm with it. Where was it at?
I don't know.
I'm with it.
I think it was at Best Buy.
You might have
I
not.
was like,
I fucked up. I fucked up. I was looking for 65 inch, so I fucked up.
I might have sold out for that one. I might have sold.
Because I was looking for the 300 for the 55. You talking about 65?
65.
I'm with it.
But I already got a 65-inch TV, so I'll just be being.
I need one for my room.
I got a 55 in my room.
65-inch TV in your room.
I got a 55 in my bedroom. I got a 65 in my living room.
What?
Why don't I need
Why do y'all need to see that? Like,
I'm telling you right now, I live in my room. I live in my room.
Because if somebody's over here and I need to see who's in the audience and how they reacted to
It's not even that.
I need to see that.
It's not even that.
When I play 2K, I need no.
That's one.
No, I don't have my game system in my room.
I live in my room.
Yeah,
I have a whole house, and my room is where I reside. So that's why my 65 would be in my room.
Okay.
Now, see me, I put my game system on my TV in the living room, and then my 55 in the bedroom, and I watch Netflix and shit on that.
Yeah, well, my bat cave.
Cause I would never go to sleep if my game was in my room.
It's big enough, so
Smart.
I need a bigger TV.
Yeah. So, did you hear this nigga say this? Alright, first of all, let's since this is first day, let's break down this nigga real quick.
Alright, so this nigga is Nunu. Y'all all know who Nunu is. Cause he always got that
The new
Nunu shit. Yeah, I hate him. He's literally the one who grew up.
He has a wing of his own house. He has a wing of the house.
Yes.
He don't got a
He has a whole personal
wing.
floor that's his. Like that's
I don't know.
everything on his.
I don't know why he moved out. Why do you want your own apartment when you have a wing of your own house?
No one goes down there. Like that's his. You know what I mean? That's what I want to say.
Do your parents charge you rent?
For what? He's a child.
Confidential.
Oh, so that's a no.
Listen, you from Bethlehem.
My parents charged me rent when I was living there.
Oh, well, you know, I don't know.
Alright.
He said, I don't know them days. I don't know them days.
I had a
Bro, it's
room.
like this nigga got
I was
They're charging
getting
you for
charged
room.
for shit that I grew up with.
They charging you for
Like,
room.
oh, you make money now, so.
They was like, this nigga hit me up. He was like, yo, or he tweeted, yo, just got the keys to the new crib. I was like, yo, congratulations. Even though in my head, I'm like, all right, nigga,
Waste your money. Waste your money, nigga.
Nigga, you got your own separate entrance.
Cribs. Oh, you know that.
Why? Do you have your own separate entrance?
Yeah.
Can you bring hoes to the house?
He has his own separate entrance. It's his wing.
How long have we been doing?
Why leave is the
How long we been
question.
doing?
Cause he knew. He gotta play the hood, you know what I mean? He gotta be on the block with all his niggas.
I don't even be on the
He
block.
need Timbos and Jabos.
I don't even have it.
Alright, fuck this nigga. Y'all get what we talk about. Alright, let's talk to our first real topic of the show today. LT, do we got time? We good on time? Alright. Our first topic is Big Sean and Naya Rivera. Big Sean before dating Janae Aiko, before dating Ariana Grande, he was dating Naya Rivera. And Naya Rivera, she was on Glee. But they were together. They broke up. She got married like 3 months after that. Anyways, the relevance of today she got arrested for domestic abuse, assault, and battery on her husband, the new husband. What?
Who the husband?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Some white dude?
White dude? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Okay, go ahead.
White dude.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know who.
She was beating him up or whatever. She got arrested for it.
The little girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
She old in the face, but
Mhm.
anyway, Big Sean tweeted that video of the little girl saying, "I told y'all niggas, I told y'all niggas." So he automatically in my top 5 rappers all time because
I told y'all niggas. Does that mean he used to get beat up on?
That's what I was trying to figure
know.
out.
She might
He
have
never,
tried
he
to
never
swing on
said
it.
anything about that.
his name Big Sean, but he's not that
He's
tall.
not that big. We met
He's
him.
not my
He's
height.
not that big.
He's like 5'8".
I was towering
He's
him.
shorter than that.
He's dead like
I'm
5'5".
5'2", he's gotta be 5'5".
He's dead.
He's dead like 5'5".
He's dead.
He dead was not that big, bro. And he dead was like.
He's in the same bracket as Omarion and Bow Wow now.
Nah, because Kendrick's little. Kendrick's tiny.
Nah, Kendrick's
your
Kendrick like 5'5". Nah,
Wait,
Kendrick
really?
like 5'4".
See, that's what I say. If y'all say Kendrick's 5'5", Big Sean's 5'8".
No, he's not that. No,
He's
he's not
big.
probably.
He's not.
I need to find
He's not that much taller than
He's
him. He can be 5'5". You're right. He like 5'7", 5'8". You're right. He like 5'7", 5'8".
Big Kendrick's little, bro.
Kendrick was like 5'4", 5'5".
Alright, so anyways, your question is,
Did he? If it's I told y'all, that means he used to get hit, right?
he did rap that he escaped a crazy bitch. He dodged the bullet.
I look 5'8" to you.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, he like 5'8".
Let me see.
He like 5'8".
By the way, I was,
He like 5'8". He
by
like
the way, I was flaming this nigga right here. Without making look at him, Sandlot T-shirt, boy.
But so was he beaten? Was he
Was he
Was he getting beat?
That's the question.
Yo, and the funny shit is like meeting Big Sean, he's like way too cool for some shit like that to go
Yeah,
down. Like,
and I feel like he would not
Like-
swing back. He would just
Like-
like, damn, you shouldn't be hitting me. I don't mean to make it sound. That's how I feel. Like
I think he's like way too like chill for that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Like, it was like, yo, what are you
Maybe he
acting?
got out of there early.
and then how did she go to jail? Did he tell?
The white dude, Chuck?
yeah, I didn't know there. If I was tired of it.
But how do you have that phone call? My wife in here beating on me.
He got his
Like-
lawyer.
Because what do you do if you swing back? You go to jail.
This is true.
What else? I would call the cops.
I will sit on my chest.
I've been in like altercations where like I wasn't hit, but I was trying to leave and I kept being followed. I'm like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just trying to go somewhere away from you right now. Just leave me alone. Kept following me. I picked up the phone, called the cops. Leave me the fuck alone. There's somebody following me.
Pause.
No, she walked away once.
Okay.
Once I called the
That's
cops.
the part right there.
Not even
we
that.
call the cops and
I will let that be okay
We're gonna be
because knowing who your siblings is, you couldn't call like your sister.
True. I'm about to call my sister. You die.
Yeah, exactly. So I give you that leeway, but the dude, and then on top of that, are you sure he would have went to jail? You just said he was white.
True. And she's some type of Hispanic. True. He called the cops. He white. He called the cops. That's what white people do.
I mean, it won. She in jail, right?
That's
He
what white people do.
escaped
They
too.
call the cops.
He escaped as well. I wouldn't put my hands on her. I wouldn't put my hands on
Leave
her.
her at.
She would have stopped though. I wouldn't put my hands on her, but she would have stopped.
So what would you
What do you
have
do in
done
that
to-
situation?
Grab, shake, hold,
No,
sit.
that grab,
Are you
you go-
okay?
What?
Are you okay?
That's already you go to jail, nigga.
I'm not going to jail.
Yeah. Your hands on there.
I'm not. I stopped her from beating me.
Yeah,
I would never-
She got bruise
I would
on her
never-
arm from you grabbing her, holding and restraining her. Watch, I'm telling
I
you.
would not put
She,
my
and she
hands
gonna
on
put the
woman.
gasoline on it when the cops get there. They,
I
what
would-
do you think they
Look at
live?
me. I'm not hitting women.
Well, let's just say, still, nigga, you got dreads, you got nigga, you got crystals, nigga, you going to jail, nigga, fuck out of here. This nigga wearing black.
I would not put my
They
hands on
starting to
women.
get way more creative these days too. Before the cops show
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They
Don't
come
let
up with
the-
all
don't let
sorts
the
of-
big-
Has anybody like ever been in any like domestic?
Never in my life. That means yes. That means yes. He's been hit and probably. Alright. You better say.
We've
it.
had arguments.
Oh my God, you better say. it.
I mean, I have.
Well,
but-
did you swing on somebody?
No, I've swung on people before, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm about to say, who we gotta run up on first?
That's why I said you better say no.
I mean, this is a long time ago. I don't really want to get
I don't
into
know.
this,
Alright, cool.
but
Alright.
yeah, no.
Cameras off, we'll talk.
Respect the agency.
Cameras off, we'll talk.
Respect the
Yeah.
agency, feel me? But yeah, let us know. We'll kill our niggas. Not being keep it moving. Or beat them up. We don't kill. We beat him. Beat the cat. So I don't care.
I was in the fuck.
Kiss the feet.
We beat him up. We beat him up, but not paralyze him or nothing like that. Alright.
It wasn't us.
No,
Okay.
no, it wasn't you. It's okay.
Go ahead, Craig.
So-
What about yourself?
Oh, back in the day, this girl, what the hell?
Tell me stories.
Nah, for real, I'll tell a story.
How old were you?
I was high school.
Okay.
I was high school. This one girl, she like wanted my cup of noodles. It was my girlfriend at the time. It was some stupid. When I say some stupid shit, it was some stupid shit, bro. Like she wanted my cup of noodles. I said no. And you know, girlfriends feel entitled to everything, but I just felt like saying no at the time. And she started, you know, pouting and all this other shit. And then I was like, alright, fine, have it or whatever. And I went to make another one, unbeknownst to her, because I had another one. You know what I mean? Just because I know she was gonna ask me for shit all
I'm
the time.
leaving because if this is where the story's going, go ahead.
Watch. So I went to make another one. So when I went to make another one, she was like, yo, you can have it back, I'm done. I was like, nah, you hold on to it, you keep it. But she took it as like,
Now I
since
don't want it.
now I don't even want it. But I already knew that she was gonna ask for it, so I bought two.
Got you.
Anyways, she got dumb tight. So while my shit in the microwave, I'm chilling. I just feel splash. She threw the hot cup of noodles all on my neck and back, bro.
Wait, how old were you guys?
High school. I was in high school.
She know better.
Who crib y'all was
She
in?
know better.
Wasn't at the crib. We was at Equinox Teen Center.
Oh.
So this is in front of
She
people.
do this. Oh yeah.
This is in front of
She did
people.
it on purpose. She did it.
And then storms off. Mind you, I had modeling practice after
She went
that.
to Adventure Base after.
Like, I went to modeling practice. It's me and a whole bunch of girls asking me what's
I was
wrong.
about to kill you, but I
Good job, smart ass. Now you got a whole bunch of girls consoling me about my crazy ass girlfriend, and they all fine because we in the modeling club. Idiot. But other than that,
Idiot.
anytime I don't even like to argue. So even if it gets to a point of me feeling like it's going past where we can have a civil conversation, I usually try to leave straight up. Like I can't. And let's get into our next topic. Dan Rue. For those of you who may not know him, we live, baby. Dan is Dan.
That's a mean swing. He is dead ass like that 24/7 though. He's dead cool. Like he's dead like that all the time. Like when we niggas met him when he was at the fashion show. Like he flipping, cartwheeling, dancing, jumping. Like he never stopped.
Of course
All
it's like that.
So today,
No, not even that.
I like that.
He's just that's him.
Energized.
Like he could.
That was his same energy when he was in IHOP.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the fight broke out. I hop and he in the background dancing.
That's right, you're right.
He's like like Nick. He's more chill. Like Nick's dad more chill. Dan's in the world. He like let's do this. So he gonna like I mean I know their videos are staged, but
Alright, so we learned something very important about Dan today.
which is learned.
Dan is white. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
How white is he?
That's a learned question. No, because like on some G like he's not white as far as I'm concerned. Even if you telling me he's white, as far as I'm concerned, he's still not. Like I don't get it.
Alright, is he not white enough to say like? Alright, so what the story was he was caught on video saying the N-word and that he says the N-word in his life. It's a big story for me because I know he was white.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I thought he was whatever Drake is.
fact, no fact. No.
With Dan, I thought he was at least like.
I feel like his mom was. I thought his mom was white and his dad was light skinned and he's some type of
He was
black.
either Rican or he was some type of black.
More
he
like
had-
a Vin Diesel type.
You see his beard. I hate that many
his
white
beard's
people
a
with that
little
beard.
bit
They don't get that beard. That's a fact.
They
He has
don't-
an afro
it's not-
beard. Like he got a texture of his. Like
I was like, oh.
he's
I
black.
black.
He's black.
But I saw a picture of him with a shave.
With his mom, who has blonde hair.
And blue eyes.
That man, yeah, blue eyes. Super wet.
Alright, so
here's the reason why I say
do you have a problem with him saying that?
Here's the reason why it's an issue. Because until you told me that, I would never have had a problem. It would have been every day, like, what's up, my nigga, what's good, my nigga, Gucci. With that news, it's like, but I just didn't have a problem with it. It's weird. If he's white, then
It's weird because it was easy for you to be like, oh.
accept it.
Yeah, like he was white passing, so you're like, oh.
No, it wasn't white passing. He was black passing.
Oh, yeah,
He was black passing. I thought he was
So
whatever
now I was like,
Drake
I
is.
have to now remove that from you, but you already in there.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like,
He was in the culture.
yeah, I mean, he in there. He's invested. And now it's like, you can't,
And you can't even dance like that if you're not part of the culture. Like, you don't want to that.
right. Like he
So then becoming a part of the culture, no matter what race you are, you get a pass to.
Hell no.
No,
Just asking.
certain people do. Like once you become white. No, the reason why I'm telling you, the reason why, because
How white is Post Malone?
Post Malone can't say it.
Post Malone can't say
He
that.
can't say
Just
it.
making sure.
Yeah.
And he's part of it.
He came out.
It's when you're accepted, in my opinion, universally. When everyone in the culture accepts you, like Dan is one of us. We thought he was one of us.
Right.
That's why I feel like he could say it.
Okay. But you have a stark argument against that.
No, you
You
white.
don't want him to say
You
it.
white. No.
But you didn't know he was white
I'm saying,
I didn't know he was
But look at me. But I'm the same way though. If you are white, you are not allowed to say that. Not in my presence. As far as
Yeah, not around me. Like,
No.
even if your homies let you say it, don't say it around me.
That's what it is.
I know white people that's like grew up in the hood with us, and some people do say it. You know what I mean? And
Do you
just
correct
don't
them?
say it around me.
That's all it is.
Do I
That's
look
what it
like
comes
your
down.
friends on the street?
You look like somebody's mom. Shut up.
You do look like somebody.
You look like somebody's father. Like you do look like somebody's father. Like that's a fact. But I'm saying like, can he say it?
Do you have a problem with him saying it?
I feel wrong to say yes, but I do.
I feel like we've been infiltrated.
That's why it's like that. Like yeah, I feel wrong to say you can't say it, but if you white, you can't say it. Like you can still be my nigga. We can still be cool. You can be just don't say it.
Yeah, you could agree when I call you my name.
You can still like do all the dances, but you just can't.
Yeah.
So then how do you feel about his circle of friends being accountable for correcting him? Like, should they be?
Yeah, the thing about it. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, should they be? He's in a room full of
Black
niggas
niggas.
all day, every day. And so I'm sure he's saying it off the cuff every day, and nobody has said anything until this one guy recorded him like,
But
I don't feel comfortable with you saying
The
it.
way it came out made me upset. I feel like they were arguing over something else. And mind you, it was another YouTube person.
Yeah.
He's mad funny too. Mick Asshole or whatever.
Yeah.
He's mad funny. He did the impersonation rap video that I showed you. It had Wayne, Uzi, and all of them.
Gotcha.
He's dead funny. But they were arguing about something, and I feel like the argument spilled over to some other shit, and he used you white and you say the N-word to trump whatever argument they was having and get him out the paint.
Gotcha.
And publicly too, because that argument didn't have to go on camera. It wasn't a video, it wasn't part of nothing. He was just doing it to be like, alright, fuck you then. Like,
Yeah.
But you know,
so I don't think it was a conversation about his friends holding him accountable for it, because they weren't. They were just, it was his friend having a dispute with him.
She's saying should they?
Yeah,
hold
I'm
it
saying
out?
should they?
But I say you can't be only because, like he said, like
If you contain it, if you do it responsibly, if you contain it, like if your dude say in the confines of your own home or in your own hood, because when you go to the club and he talking like that, it's gonna be people around that don't fuck with that, that don't play like that.
And you need to know what temperature you could be saying it.
And just because you co-sign the shit, niggas might swing on you too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Big fact.
So like responsibly, if you y'all in the crib playing Call of Duty or 2K and it fly and that's your man's like that and you are personally okay with it, cool. But keep that shit at home, because out in public.
I'm saying, like, I can't be mad at him because he's comfortable with that shit.
Could you
Just-
imagine the
that's
first time
no brainer to
seeing
me.
after being around this so long? Like any white person, just being,
Yo, the only place.
When you grew up,
it's like 10 years
Yo,
later.
the only place I'm uncomfortable is concerts. The only place I'm uncomfortable is concerts.
Them motherfuckers be doing it.
I went to a Lil
They be
Wayne
doing
concert
it.
at SPAC.
They be doing it.
Bro, can you imagine?
Maybe get the
13,000 people. Man, fuck these niggas. I'll get everything but
the whole concert.
I can't fight 12,000
Look at me.
people.
And the funny thing is, they really feel entitled to be able to say
Yo,
it.
and the crazy thing is, the 8 white people around me didn't say it.
They know if you were swinging,
I'm looking at them. Man,
what?
Yeah, say that shit.
But
yeah, and so, I mean, I felt good about that as far as like, I'm not the person you stand next to and say that shit. Alright, cool.
But I was watching this interview with this dude. He was talking about like the reason why, like why does white people feel like they like
Entitled to say it.
Yes, it's like why do
That's
they
the
feel
only thing they're not entitled to.
That's what it is. It's literally what he said. It's because that's the only thing you're not entitled to. You have the sense of entitlement already, and now it's something that you can't do. He's like, it makes you feel like you a nigga at that point because that's what we feel. And it's like you shouldn't be able to say it just so you can feel how we feel.
Man,
Shit like that. It's like
You shouldn't, first and foremost, if you white, you shouldn't want to say it. Secondly, I mean, I know it's cool, we make everything cool. We literally made the fucking word used to
Just want to be
fucking...
us. We understand.
This word was used to enslave us, my nigga. Like, it would belittle us and make us feel lower than nothing, and we switched it around and made
As a
it...
term of endearment.
Fuck, nah, it's just cool to use. The way it's used, it's poets. It's in song. It's beautiful. It's still niggas on your hat. Like niggas ain't shit. Like all of that shit is cool aesthetically. You know what I'm saying? So we made it a cool thing, and we did that with everything. So
but I feel like
I get why you want to, but no, fuck out of here, nigga.
But I feel like even with the people who try to make like black people stop saying nigga,
No,
it's like
it's my word.
that's what I'm saying. Like if I use it for my personal usage and it means something to me when I use it, that's the reason why I'm using it. Like I understand your sentiments of it because where it came from, but that's not what
you want to know
my
why?
sentiments.
White people especially white people who say this shit, nobody should be using the word. No,
Why?
you can't use it and you mad.
That's a fact. Like who are you telling me what I can't do? Why can't I use
Helps
it?
me bring my point across. You can't use it. No, nigga, that's my word and you can't use that shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking about?
You seem very upset. It's okay.
Nah, I feel
See
you.
what I mean though?
We got his point across.
Got my girl. That's actually.
So, like, that's the thing. Don't tell me I can't use it because you can't use it.
That's a fact. That's
No,
a fact.
all people are, no, nigga, I'm black, you not.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So that's what
Okay,
it
so
is.
how do you feel about Latino people?
Latinos black.
No, time out, time out.
Some of them.
If you a black person that accepts that we all came from Africa, like there's a lot of people who like there's a lot of Latino people.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of Latino people that shun their blackness. Know what
That's
I
a
mean?
fact.
So
That's a big fact.
if you one of those niggas, no, I'm not black. If you one of those fucking Dominicans that was trying to get Haiti to fuck up out of Dominican Republic, no, fuck out of here. No,
Now, when I say
Straight up.
Latinos black, I mean
they are people of color.
not even that. Yes, but I mean like.
And they the struggle, the culture.
That's what it is.
I know.
It's the same people who grew up with us, the same people who struggled with us. Like somebody, like I had a coworker of mine who is white, and she said nigga. And
To you.
Not to me, in front of me. And I swear my life changed. I'm like, she didn't say that. She couldn't have said that. Because I'm clearly standing right here. Like, she knows I'm here. So it couldn't have happened. But then like a week or two later, I heard it again. I'm like, no, she dead said it. So I talked to my other coworkers, they're friends, and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna allow you to do it because if I do, it's not gonna come across the right way. So you allow her to know that she's not to be saying that, especially in my presence. Because if I have to go off on her at work, I'm gonna do it cordially as fuck. But she not gonna feel me. Period. You know what I mean? Which she did, and from then on, she never said it around me. Does she still say it? Yes, because my other coworkers told me to her to say it. But around me, she knows not to say it. But her,
The question is,
bring this up.
but you're also in a position of authority there.
But she is too, because she's the supervisor.
Okay.
She is as well. But the thing is, the reason why she says she feels entitled to say it is because she says she's part Japanese.
Nigga,
Okay,
what?
what?
I'm like, ain't no Jap ever went through my
Jap?
struggle.
That's time out. First and foremost, that's the first time I ever heard Jap ever used ever.
They ain't never went through my struggle. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but it's
Okay,
just
but
like,
I'm just playing devil's advocate. So they would say that a person of color also is an Asian person too. So
They are a person. No, because black.
Are they?
Person of color is not black.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying.
Like Arab.
When I
So
say
I guess minority.
people of color are not the people who are allowed to say the word.
Mexican
who
people
went through the
can't
struggle.
say it, bro. Like,
People who went through the
They're brown
struggle.
though. They brown?
No.
No.
People who went through the struggle can say
No.
it. That's what it,
Oh,
when you
oh,
go
so
through the culture, you can say it. It's what we
Okay, it's about
have.
the
It's yes.
if you guys
It's about
anti-blackness,
being a
my
nigga.
nigga, like I don't want it. Like if you feel uncomfortable when a black dude start dating your daughter, then you can't say this shit. Like nigga, fuck out of
If
here.
you ain't comfortable around niggas, you can't say it. You like,
But also, if you white, you can't say it because it's white people that's comfortable around niggas, bro. But Dan Rue
Yeah.
is why we here in the first place.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
What's the most disrespectful word to use against an Asian?
Isn't it like kite?
No, change.
No, that's
Change.
different.
But I've never said that about an
Yeah.
Asian person.
I didn't know.
But it was a tweet about that word. Kike. I'm only using it to tell you guys what the word was. Kike.
Yeah,
K-I-I.
KII.
K-E.
Yeah.
But so it was a tweet saying, have black people ever used the K word in reference to Jewish people? That's who it's for. And I was like, I've never heard a black
Yeah,
person
I've never heard of
say
it.
that word.
There's no reason why we
I'm
should
only
have to say
using it to have this conversation.
Yeah, there's no reason why I would have to
I
have
feel like
that
that word
in
is
my
never gonna hurt
vocabulary.
you enough.
But
That's how I feel about the word.
I don't know Jewish history, so I don't know
Yeah.
how that word hurts them.
That's the reason why I have no reason.
But-
I don't know nothing about the word to be using the word.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the C word real quick? Do you guys know what the C word is?
In reference to women,
Yeah.
cunt.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't use it.
Okay, well, can
I don't
someone explain
understand.
to me why?
I don't understand why it's a problem, but I don't use
Yeah,
it.
I don't use it either, but I'm just trying to figure out why it's such a problem. Like it's almost like the white person's like
Yeah,
N-word.
exactly.
So it's like, are you just trying to reclaim that word and have power over that word to say like, oh, this is so offensive to me, don't say that. Like I'm trying to understand.
I don't understand I don't know the history of it
behind
because it might even be European. Because they're even more upset about it than we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As a culture, but that's just old shit coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know where it came from, but I grew up knowing that.
That you don't
I
say
just
that.
thought that was something.
And the crazy shit was,
against each other.
once I started being exposed to white people, once I started being exposed to white people was the only time I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't use that shit.
Yeah.
That's not our shit.
I was like, what is a cunt?
And when I heard it was a vagina, I was
That's
like,
how
That's what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
still
Why
don't
is it
know.
so
That's what I'm saying. I still
offensive?
like to my knowledge.
Oh, you
it's just
vagina.
so-
You cunt.
but
We call niggas pussy every day.
pussy, that pussy.
So if it's on the
Every day.
same caliber,
Is it on the same
Like,
caliber?
I feel like
I'm
because cunt is disrespectful. Pussy is like I can say it, but it's derogatory. Like I'm coming at you, but it's not a disrespectful, demeaning word. Like I feel like cunt is like supposed to be like I'm gonna call you a nigga.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to mean. But
Like, but how? Like, I don't get it either. You're right. I do.
how do you feel about it?
Cunt?
about that
Take
word?
it
No.
back.
Cunt.
But the
Somebody
zero-
called you cunt.
I would be.
I don't know how to react.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
it?
not gonna be like that upset because it's just not a word that I take offense to. That's just me though.
See, and what I get upset at is the intent behind it because I know what you
Yes.
meant.
Mhm.
Like I might not care about the word, but like I know what you tried to do, and now I'm punching you in your face.
Yeah, that's right.
So a white person coming to you is like, my nigga. That, nope. No, right.
But look.
But if
But I know his intent when he says my nigga. I know what he intended to do, and I'll be like, yo, chill.
No,
I'm trying.
Yeah, but you just said
because
with the
I'm
intention.
automatically gonna assume that you going my nigga was trying to be disrespectful because you know you're not supposed to be referring to me like that.
But
What if he grows up in
But I was
a
saying, pause it.
Say that.
It-
I would pause it, but that's the difference between nigger, get the fuck out, like, and
This is true,
I'm
this is
a
true,
dead
this
punch
is
you.
true,
Like,
this is
there's
true.
no ifs, ands, or buts of conversation about it. I'm a dead swing on you. But if you say my nigga, I'm gonna try to feel where you was at with it and try to correct you. Because if you go anything
I can
further
respect
than
that.
that,
I can
I'm
respect that.
gonna see if you was
I can
being
respect
disrespectful or not in the conversation we about to
I
have.
respect that.
But
So if something like that happened, they only get one warning.
yeah, straight up.
That's
I'd be like, yo, this,
Anybody said
that's
nigga
just not
gets one warning.
that's just
Like, I don't
not
understand why
that's just not something you say
No, but
around
I'm
me.
saying, like, you know, me in
If
college
it's slip-
town, whatever, drunk
if
white
it's slip-
boys going around, you know where we be at in college town.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, I said it to somebody in the gas station, bro, and it was two white people, it was two white dudes, and I'm in the gas station paying for gas, and he was just, oh, niggas is da-da-da. I was like,
Nah.
yo, fam.
Too comfortable.
I said, yo, fam. Like, and he used it like the same way we would use it. And so I get his intent. I was like, yo, listen, I'm not here to whatever, but you're not just gonna say that word around me. Alright? Alright.
Right, what's this one?
What you gonna say?
I'm just
He
kidding.
looked at me and that was it.
Pretty sure they had whatever to say after he got off the
I
store.
thought, whatever.
Mhm.
You just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna continue my transaction.
I'm not wired, like, I try to be,
Alright.
I'm always, you know me, I try to be the most calm person, but when it goes to things like that, I don't tolerate disrespect, that's what it comes down to. So if I feel like you're disrespecting this,
Right.
I'm not gonna just be calm. Like,
So what's the verdict on Dan? To
Is
wrap
he
it up.
canceled?
To wrap it up.
Canceled.
Dan, if he can't say it, but
Yeah.
he's still accepted by the culture. But if you want to identify, you can't. It's just that's where you at.
What's the verdict?
Maybe as people, we should put the PSA out there.
That he's white.
I think you're gonna say put the PSA out there. That we shouldn't.
He's done for with that
Oh
one.
yeah, you said he was infiltrated.
Like his friends, I'm sure they're comfortable with him saying, well, it means, but
Yeah.
when you're in the setting of us, we know now we know, because before it's like, that's
I didn't know
okay.
anyway.
I did not know. This is still baffling.
What's your?
I mean, to me, like, Dan is not canceled. I agree. Yeah, he shouldn't be saying it now that we figured out he's white.
But he's still
did
in this culture.
Yeah, he's still in the culture. Like, I'm still watching the video. I'm still laughing.
Now I'm
Like,
gonna watch you a certain way because I feel betrayed.
well, I'm sorry.
My verdict is
I'm sorry.
She is a sister. I'm sorry.
my verdict is on my verdict is that first and foremost we need to send the PSA out to everybody that Dan is in
white.
fact white.
Yeah.
Dan's white.
Also, if I knew he was white, you know white people get that extra gas when they could dance.
Yeah.
Because he can dance.
He can dance, like he gets busy, not just the wiggle wop, like
I didn't know that. I thought it was just that stuff when I seen him and he was really down. I was like, oh no, he's a dancer.
Yeah, like he didn't get the extra sasson you get on the top when you white. Like they gas you when you can dance.
You get love, like extra love, like oh you in it.
I just thought he was lit. Like you missed out on your extra G. You would have been on Ellen, bro.
That's a fact.
You would have been on Ellen.
Both of them niggas.
If we knew he was white. If we knew he was white, he'd have been on Ellen.
Ketchup was on Ellen.
Ketchup was on.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Ketchup.
He had a little snippet on the show. He was a person on it. They had a little snippet of him dancing on
Shout out to DJ Ketchup.
Because you know he does like the home thing. He was dancing like with one of his patients, whatever. And they had a little clip on Ellen.
Word. That's what's up, man. Congrats, bro.
Shouts out to Ketchup.
Word up. That's the fan. All right, so let's move on to our next topic. Malia, or is it Malia or Malia? It's Malia.
Oh, Malia.
It's Malia.
Obama.
Malia Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the first family, the forever first family.
The only first.
Straight
Still our
up.
first daughter.
Word up. But she is in college at Harvard, right?
Shouts out to
And
Boston.
once again, her friends or people around her are putting her on Snapchat smoking weed, and so now it's a national story. Do we care?
No.
How old is she?
Nobody
again?
knows.
She's
How many-
19.
I don't give a fuck how I do not care how.
Yeah.
I don't even care how old she is. The only reason why people care about it is because who she is. It's not
We don't know.
the people who care about it. The people who probably smoke. Like don't do that. Don't do that. It's not that serious. She's a human. She can't smoke.
They just gonna be shocked anyway.
I don't know what state Harvard is in. Is marijuana legal in that state?
In
Yeah,
Mass-
both-
I think so.
both
I think
states.
Massachusetts.
Oh, she
Yes,
does.
thank
Yeah.
you.
It is.
That's
It's
why
just
around
because
the
they're
corner
trying to defame the Obama name. Like, that's really all it
First
is.
of all,
That's all it is.
weed is not even the biggest drug they doing.
Word. Now, tell if I saw a video of her smoking
Fine.
cocaine.
Then we got a
Toilet,
problem.
then we got a
Then
problem.
we got a problem.
But you can't smoke.
Oh, sorry.
I
Wait.
thought she said something.
No, I just said. That's what I said. I said
She
snorting.
said smoking.
She said
No,
something.
I said snorting.
Correction, you can smoke cocaine. It's called freebasing.
Oh.
That's what they did before crack.
You experienced?
Nah, nigga.
I
I just know a lot.
Yeah, all right. I'm saying. I'm about to
Snorting
Yo,
cocaine.
the crazy shit is like,
Pop his in.
wait, time out. Let's get into this. Have you ever witnessed anyone snort cocaine?
I sure have.
It's an experience for black people.
No, you threw me off, bro.
Down south, a lot of black people snort
Nigga, not up
cocaine.
here.
No. Look at me. No, I never seen a nigga do it. I seen a white boy do it. I was walking to the
No, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga was like,
first time you seen
I was like,
anybody do it.
whoa. You can't see.
pop a Zan, like drink lean,
No, you're
all
right,
that.
you're
But as
right.
soon as you witness somebody snort cocaine, you're like, whoa, where's my
I felt abused. Like I felt like he did something. Like, what are you doing? Just I am a child.
This
Jesus.
should have happened at a house party. I'm trying to figure out where you're getting cocaine from.
Right.
That's out
In
here.
fucking
Like,
ghetto, like
this-
in the
no, it's out
in
here.
the
No,
student
look at me.
ghetto. I didn't know
I was
that.
out here.
Quail
I was
Street.
shocked.
Quail Street Market. It was a little AC. He tapped it on. I'm like, that's dirty. Like, what are you doing? Yo, this nigga's bugging. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do.
Oh my
I didn't want to go to the corner store.
So,
There's not a problem with her smoking. At all.
No, not
At all. There's not a problem with Obama wrote
The problem is the people she has around her are trying to exploit her.
That's
the
exactly
issue.
because why are they over here doing that?
Every
Know
single
who she
woman
every
is.
time
is.
she
They
kisses
know who she
somebody,
is. They don't
Every
know
time
who
she
she
kisses
is.
somebody, every time
She
she's out.
Pause. Even on top of that, they seen that all the rest of the shit had backlash. So why would you assume that this way? It's the people.
You know what it probably is too, is like her friends, whoever her circle of friends are, they probably post on Snap, Insta story, whatever. It's so easy for people to extract that.
Oh no, that's exactly what it is. They
I
you
think
can screen record
yeah, you
now.
screen record now. So, cause I really feel like maybe her two best friends or whatever she has,
There's no
they're
malice.
not. Yeah, there's no malice, but you have people that are in her outer circle. They're like, oh shit, let me export this and put it on the blogs or on Twitter or whatever.
But it's like at the
Make it
same
go
time,
viral.
even though they have no malice, they should still be aware of.
Especially if you're around me, you need to be aware of what my situation is.
True.
And if
She
I'm
should be
the
checking.
president,
Do not
that's
do
a
that.
former,
Yeah.
the first black president of the United States of America's daughter, the fuck up out of here. That's all it is. All I know is Sasha seems like she got her shit under wraps. She the younger dog? No, she not. She might not even be perfect.
No, she seems like
she just be around the different people.
She know how to present it.
I think her friend's black.
I think so.
I'm sorry, I don't know
I think
exactly.
so. They're black.
I think her friend's black. But it's like I don't see nothing with Sasha. She worked a summer job.
I forgot about
Word, yes.
She worked a summer job, and that was an issue. They were like, she has a regular
She probably
job.
goes
She
to
can't be human. Oh, I like
That was
her.
the
I like her.
Let's
I like
Sasha not even college yet.
No, I'm
She
saying
probably
that's
gonna
probably
go
her
back
life
to
track.
CU.
Yeah.
I like her. Go ahead, do your thing, girl.
Sasha. Yo, Malia, get some better people around you, fam. You know Yara Shahidi over
No,
at
no
Harvard
disrespect.
Oh,
Don't disrespect
she
your
is?
people.
too. Yeah,
I
Yara
didn't know
Shahidi
that.
over at Harvard too. So
Y'all
get
need to
around
get
her,
her in
fam.
check, bruh.
Like, I'm like, no disrespect your people.
Because
Just get better
Michelle
people.
Obama wrote Yara Shahidi's recommendation
Oh, that's
letter.
right, she did. I forgot about that. Imagine Michelle
Yeah, they should have been. It should have been linked up.
Word.
They probably did. She was like,
She
nah.
probably was like, this is not
This is not me.
attention.
Yeah,
not my
Yeah.
wave.
This is.
Alright, so our next topic, are y'all keeping up with this Trump versus LeVar Ball stuff?
Honestly, I don't listen to the buffoonery, so I respect LeVar Ball because of what he's trying to do and what he has done for his children and everything. Like, this man got a TV show. Like, I respect
I
it.
watch that shit.
I respect it. But I don't listen to
Yeah,
that dumb
TV.
shit. They have a TV show.
Yo, Facebook has television
There's
shows.
Yo, Marshawn Lynch.
Juan Lynch show?
Yo,
Oh
Marshawn Lynch that nigga. I'm sorry.
Marshawn Lynch's
He was
show is amazing.
No, you need to watch it. Marshawn Lynch.
You know-
I don't even go on Facebook.
You know
I
Nick,
do,
right?
I
Nick
don't.
Cregan?
Yeah.
He's Sunni. He's part of Bleacher Report, and Nick's on the show.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Nick Cregan, that's my
Oh
guy.
my gosh. I didn't know
I'll beat
I
that
don't
nigga
know
in Super Smash Brothers. What up?
Same ball or something. But so fill me in on what I know the synopsis.
Alright, so LiAngelo, the middle child, the one
Went to jail.
that's not going to the league.
LiAngelo nasty. Don't do that.
The one that's not going to the league.
He suck at
Lonzo a star, LaMelo a star.
LiAngelo is
I had faith in LiAngelo.
I have
faith because everybody's like, yeah, so is the middle child. Is
No, he's
fucked up
that
stuff.
good.
I
I
had
don't know
faith.
what the fuck
Remember
happened.
Blake Griffin, brother?
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's his older brother. Don't do that. That's his older brother. He's trash.
Alright, anyways, LiAngelo stole. I don't know why you stealing. First and foremost,
foreign country. Like,
your bro.
Word.
Your father got money. I don't know what he do. You know
foreign
what he
countries,
does?
you don't just go to
LeVar, you know how he got money?
fucking.
No one knows how he has money. I want to know what he does to how he has money.
Run an AAU team. They gotta pay for that shit. Anyway, but not only did you run an AAU team, people pre-ordered those fucking big baller bread
So I
sneakers.
heard
He
that
had to
not
have
shipped
money.
yet.
He
No,
had
they just started shipping like this week.
Oh,
But this is when they were scheduled to ship.
Oh, I
money.
see.
Like it was pre-ordered.
to get the shoe. Like, where does his money come from? Is all I want.
But that's why they took pre-orders.
I guess.
They took pre-orders because you buy the idea. If I could not make nothing as long as I say, yo, in February, you gonna have them.
That's right.
And if I say, yo, buy this, this, and that, speaking of which, buy my t-shirts, TGIF t-shirts. But if I say, yo, I got this thing, and if you want to pre-order now, you can pay me, blah, 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 blah. People paid in full. They didn't put a deposit down. They spent $500 a pop. And they got enough so you could mass produce those shoes. They switched the shoe design up and was like, y'all get these instead now. They better shoes anyway.
Oh.
They better. They're way better.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
The first one was garbage. And I was still going to buy it off the...
2K brand.
I was not buying
How
it.
when you first start your career?
Yeah, say 2K on the side.
2K.
Let's say 2K on the side.
I have no idea.
But anyways,
Get into
LiAngelo got caught stealing.
Get into it.
LiAngelo got caught stealing. They, whatever situation, finagled out of it. He came back home. LiAngelo thanked Trump. Trump said that
They should thank me.
And
thank the
President, whatever. And when they asked LeVar Ball about it, they was like, did you think you should thank President Trump? He was like, who? And so,
Fact.
How
Fact.
you look
No fact.
what he
Fact.
said? Who?
he LeVar Ball. But anyways, Trump went on a tweet rampage about China is a very serious offense. They could have got up to 10 years in jail. How disrespectful of LeVar, like by name, LeVar. And then LeVar ended up going on CNN talking about it. And they said basically the story is that this feud reportedly gave $13 million in free digital and TV ads to Big Baller Brand. Even though he didn't even mention Big Baller Brand at any of those things. But yeah, so what do you think about any of this?
I think Trump, it shows how small-minded and retarded he is himself, because why are you even going on a tweet rampage?
As soon as I saw LeVar Ball on the President of the United States of North America, no, on his Twitter, this is the President of the United States of America, and he said LeVar Ball. I said, oh, LeVar won. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, he won.
Why?
I said, oh, he won. He been trolling everybody. He trolled all of his kids into UCLA scholarships.
Period.
All of them.
Period.
They were like, you want Lonzo? You got to give one to LiAngelo and LaMelo. They was like, I bet.
Period.
He trolled his son into the second pick of the NBA draft to the Lakers.
Showed him because he's good, but he made him that.
He actually could have got first pick.
His talent alone would have got him where he needed to be. But his stardom came from his father. That's why I respect it.
Yeah.
But Melo going to the league. The youngest one, he going to the league. He going playing ball over in China.
He
All
ain't
that.
playing in the league. Fuck out of here.
I don't know.
Jello in the league. That's my son.
We still got faith in Jeff.
What do you think, Simone? I want to hear more from Simone. I don't want to wait till we get to the relationship stuff, though.
It's like, I appreciate it, thank you. No, so I started watching some more videos on it on YouTube today, and I came across an interview with, I think it's Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp on Undisputed, and Shannon Sharp was saying how, both, what's his name? LeVar Ball, thank you. LeVar Ball and Donald Trump are very egotistical.
Yes,
So these what they were doing is what they do best. And what ended up happening is it ended up being like a marketing masterpiece, because you got Trump over here pushing his brand of being a dickhead, and you had LeVar Ball over here pushing his brand of just being a troll, and it's a win-win for both of them.
They're both trolls.
They're both trolls. Yeah, no, they both are
Trump
trolls.
trolled his way into the
No, they are.
Stop trolling.
But the thing that
That's how you
Shannon
got
Sharp was saying, though, is he was like, at the end of the day, you could have just said thank you and kept it moving. You could have not even had to deal with all of this. And so, but then I watched another interview where Chris Cuomo and Angela Rye and another guy were talking, and Angela was saying, like, no, you didn't need to feel entitled to a thank you. Now, stepping back, I'm going to say, me personally, if it was me, I probably would have just said thank you just to get it out of the way. Just so that way, I don't have to deal with all of the backlash. But that's just me because I'm a non-confrontational person.
He is.
But LeVar Ball is.
I
So
think it was the best thing he ever did.
yeah, it is.
You got on the president's level. It's the best thing ever did.
Exactly. And so you have all of these people who have never even heard of you and your sons Googling you. And yeah, it's all about free press and advertising, so that's why
He definitely got more hate from middle America, but they already hated him.
whatever. At least they know exactly who
But
he is.
like you're saying, because like it's like, yes, we like the fact that the son said thank you, but that's all that happened because he didn't have to feel entitled for everyone to say thank you.
No,
You want Lonzo to go after the Laker game and be like, yeah, thanks to Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, my thing though too is they already had a press conference. So they had a set press conference. It was streamed live on CNN. Y'all could. I would have thought that was enough.
Yeah.
But you know, Donald Trump, well now the father gotta say thank you, the mother gotta say thank you too. What about the grandparents? Yeah, like it's just
No, he didn't ask for nothing from the mother.
No, I know, I'm saying like that.
You know, the mother's white.
Of course, and he didn't say shit to the mom.
He still didn't respond to Eminem.
He never gonna.
Yo, the crazy shit is, you know who he hasn't responded to? LeBron James.
He ain't gonna respond.
Is he scared of LeBron?
Probably.
Yes, because he understands that people already don't like him. Don't get on LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron got way more.
LeBron called him a bum.
I know
When he went at Steph
He
Curry.
didn't accept that.
When he went at Steph Curry, like he went at Steph. Like Trump tweeted at Steph and the Golden State Warriors for not wanting to come to.
Who would?
Because Steph is not LeBron.
But LeBron called him a bum, and he hasn't responded to LeBron.
Because he's smart enough. He's a troll,
Steph
but
is
he's
light skin, he
strategic.
breaks skin.
I'm just saying. I see you out here.
Steph damn color.
Well, what would y'all do if this was your
Why he
son?
got
Donald
dressed
Trump.
now?
Fuck Donald
So you
Trump.
don't-
Why he got dressed?
Why he got
Why
dressed?
Steph got dressed?
What's wrong with
Fuck Donald Trump. I wouldn't say thank you to Donald Trump. I wouldn't have to say
No,
thank you. I would say thank you. I would say thank you.
Publicly say thank you.
That's
It has to be.
If it was-
That's what it was.
If-
I
if
would
you want
say
me to
thank
pick
you
up the
because you
phone
got my
and call
son.
you? Okay,
But it's
cool.
not like I'm not
No,
gonna
but you want me to
like,
send out
but if my
a
son already
message,
said it, I really don't need to say it.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's
I could say thanks to all parties involved. I don't need to
No, that's what
say
I'm
thank you to
saying.
the president.
That's what comes down to. Like I will be appreciative of it, but I'm not gonna sit there.
But if
like,
my son already
Donald
said it,
Trump,
and
I
you just
appreciate you
reach
personally.
it.
Fuck out of here.
yeah.
No,
No, true.
If you just reach it, you reach it.
that's a fact.
But thank you for putting me on the biggest stage.
That's
Word.
right.
Definitely thank you for that. You want to tweet me? Bet. This way.
Let the president tweet me.
Let the president tweet me. Guess how many people booking me to DJ for
So
Sound
get that blue check
While
real
you're
quick.
here.
Get that blue check
I'm pulling my SoundCloud link in the
The
thread.
podcast.
Picking up the podcast in the thread.
Okay, I'm saying that blue check never came quicker. I promise you. That blue check never came quicker.
Cash App.
Does LeVar got a blue check?
Yeah.
It never came quicker. It never came quicker.
We've been had one. We've been had one.
But still.
Alright, so we have a guest here. We have a guest. Her name is Simone. Simone is the host of Bonnets and Durags podcast. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so Bonnets and Durags, a Pillow Talk podcast.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Okay, so I'm sure we all go to bed with a bonnet or a durag or some kind of layer of protection we're sleeping, do we not? Raise
Lock
your hand
sock.
if you do.
Lock sock.
Lock sock, that counts. What you wear?
Durag.
Durag and what you wear?
Durag and or bonnet. If I have twist, I wear a bonnet.
Oh, okay.
Do you wear a choker? So back to you. You don't wear nothing. Shut up.
You're bugging.
I'm sorry.
You're bugging. I definitely
Oh yeah, I forgot. Show the world. Show.
Chill, I got it. It's something.
Don't aim him.
You got the ball of
Don't aim
life.
I got it.
Don't aim. Don't aim him.
The ball is
Don't
like
aim him.
this stuff.
What?
He got the Chris Brown 45 track list.
I got the. Listen, I got the number 16 pack in 2K. Just got added with the update.
It did.
Oh, word? I'm about to get that.
I might switch my hairstyle. I got it.
Listen, it's getting up there. It's getting up there.
The length coming. I like it.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yo, no, I'm there.
But
I got a day
Pillow Talk podcast before we get off topic.
So guys, Pillow Talk podcast, it's for millennials of color, where the idea surrounding it is when you're laid up with your boo, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it may be, you're wearing your bonnet and durags, you're getting ready to go to bed, but that's like your most intimate and your most vulnerable state. So at that point, I wanted to create a podcast that kind of mimics that. So my guests that I have on my show, I've had Craig on the show, we kind of get into that nitty gritty, like intimate conversation. And it doesn't just have to be about relationships or sex. It could just be like just pillow talking. Like we could be talking about politics or friends or the BS that happened at work today or whatever the case may be. But it's just what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a platform for people of color, millennials of color, especially men of color, to kind of speak their piece, because a lot of the times I find that us as women tend to suppress you, or we try to shut you up. And
when we talk about feelings?
I'm telling you right now, I need to be on this.
Of course, yeah.
My brain, the way it works is crazy.
The special thing about having Simone as our guest is that we have some Bonnets and Durag topics.
I like this.
So we blended the podcast out here. She had me on her podcast, so you know.
So do we reintroduce?
Alright, so yeah, you open it up. This is now you took it over. You took it over. This is the Bonnets and Durags podcast now.
I don't. You know what's crazy on my episodes? I don't have like that
Intro?
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm just like, hey bro, what's up? Here's blah blah blah. You know.
That's your intro.
But let's switch it up. We're gonna start today something new. So what's going on, world? It's your girl Simone, aka Via Simone, aka Lyra No Galore, aka Wig Mommy, aka Treat Yourself Enthusiast, aka I ran out of time.
Okay.
Ryan Pierce.
Aka Ryan Pierce from the movie Girl Trip.
I mean, we're speaking it into the existence.
Yes.
Straight up.
So go ahead. Let's round off these AKAs.
We really doing AKAs?
We
go
really
ahead.
doing AKAs.
Go ahead.
You got the longest AKA.
I'm gonna do a short AKA. My name is Devin, AKA Devin Rock, AKA Ugly Nigga Fayo, AKA Gramless Devin, AKA Kovu, AKA Eugene Wade, AKA Tupac Shakur, AKA. Listen, I'm gonna stop.
Let them hear me. Let them hear me.
That,
Stop playing.
Low key live.
Stop playing with me.
Where you at?
I'm sorry.
Where I'm at, AKA is where I'm at. BKA, AKA B-Nyc, AKA Brandon, AKA Jeff the Third.
It's literally the third. It's literally the third.
AKA Team Ugly, AKA CEO Team Ugly, AKA UG, KG, AKA BKA, AKA AK.
You're done.
AKA
Stick 'em.
Shout out to BDD. Poison though.
No.
DJ TGIF, aka Credit the DJ, aka The Gift, aka The Hype is DJ period.
Who called you?
I've never heard that. I've known this whole life. I've never heard the gift.
Because if you rearrange TGIF, it says Gift.
Oh, AKA Reach.
Get him out. Dr. Mark.
AKA Reach. I'm done.
That's not a reach.
No. First of all, of course you're not gonna think it's a reach. Why would your reach just be a reach? But go ahead.
Anyways.
AKA built like an action figure.
AKA built like an
Like an action figure.
I am built like an action figure, so, you know what I mean?
AKA
don't let these skinny jeans fool you. AKA
skinny niggas get it in too.
out here, nigga. But anyways, that's me.
Yes. Okay. So let's rattle off some of these topics.
Alright, one of the topics that you sent me was titles.
Oh, versus accountability versus bonds. Oh my goodness. So a lot of my inspiration for my topics comes from the foolery and the coonery I see on the timeline on Twitter. Do you? I know you got Twitter.
Yeah.
Do y'all have Twitter?
I don't have Twitter, but I love that topic because that's where I start my topic.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter.
Perfect.
Follow me at G-Nyc.
So let's open these topics. Let's open this topic of titles. Like,
Yes.
what's the premise?
Okay. So I saw a tweet that said, oh, well, titles don't really mean anything. It's all about the bond because as long as we know what we got, we good. And I was like, okay, man, you're right. But at the end of the day, you know, having a title is important too. Like, you need to have both because if you have a bond with somebody, say you're talking in this phase of dating, talking to somebody for 3 years. And next thing you know, so like everything seems to be going well. Y'all know what it is. And you see he's out here taking somebody else on vacation. So then when you go to him and say, oh, hey, like, what's going on? Like, why are you taking other bitches out, blah, blah, blah? You're not my girl. You're not my shorty. Because we have a bond. I'm not entitled to you. And so my response back was, you know, I think what it is people are scared of giving titles because they fear the accountability. Yeah, the expectation, the accountability. I've had people say that to me. Like I don't want to make you my girl because, you know, then I feel like I gotta be committed. Then I feel like I gotta text you however many times a day or do all these things as a boyfriend when I don't have time to do that.
I agree to a certain extent because like the title comes with these like rules and guidelines that now that I'm your boyfriend, like I gotta do all of these things now, and it's like, and it's this fucking which I'm not mad at the things I gotta do, whatever, but that comes with it. What I do, I really hate people being possessive. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And entitlement. I hate possessiveness and entitlement, and those are the two things that title come with that are annoying. Like,
but beyond that,
I don't even why I gotta tell you every show that I watch on Netflix. Everyone, no, we can watch Stranger Things together. We can watch whatever, but I can't not start something because what? Punisher just came out. I want to watch Punisher. Fuck out of here. Why would you go to the movies by yourself? Because I want to fucking go to the movies.
That's what I've been doing.
If you want to go to the movies with me, cool. We can still that could be a thing we do. But every movie.
Right.
But
we could go to every movie, but if I want to go to one that you don't want to go to, that is okay for me to go by myself.
Yeah, but you need to set the tone in the beginning. That's the only thing.
For me, it's beyond like that whole. What's the word?
Why do you have other friends? Fucking me, why I got other friends?
It's beyond possessiveness. For me, it's expectations. Like expectations in general ruin a lot of relationships because people have expectations of somebody else without properly letting them know they have expectations. So then you play like this. People want something, you're great, but if you were this, you'd be perfect. So now I expect you to be this, to be perfect, but I don't let you know that. So you don't know you need to be that, and I'm not telling you need to be that, and I'm resenting you because you're not that, and now that's where the diverge comes into play. Like people really have expectations of somebody instead of accepting people for who they are. If you want to be with me, then this is who I am. So you have to accept me if you say you want that. Like you can't say I accept you, but if you was this, then you would be great. Because that's not me. You're accepting me for who you built me to be, not who I want to be or who I'm even going towards. That's who you made me, and now you're mad. Like that's where my problem comes into play. Like I don't like titles because of the same reasons. I feel like titles get to a point where I feel like titles is superficial. Titles for the world. Like in my opinion, if we have that bond and we say we are monogamous to one another, then that's what it is. I feel like the title is for the world. So like when you see us, you could be on some, what are y'all? And feel comfortable. We're me and Simone. That's the fuck we are.
Okay, so that's what you say to people?
Yeah. Like, I don't give a we know our, like, I am very much so we know our bond. I am very much so we know our bond. And if we need to hash out what the difference between it is, then we can do that. And I respect titles because I understand titles do that. So if I need to say we're boyfriend or girlfriend so that people can, we can understand that, by all means. But
you will do that.
Yes. Other people though, I feel like that's what the titles are for though. I feel like the titles are so that you can feel comfortable by knowing what the fuck we are. I don't give a fuck about you. This is not you.
Me, I'm cool. I'm like titles. I'm cool with titles. Like I'm good. It's just that the stuff that comes with the titles that I be like.
And even though that, I feel like that's opinionated. That's very opinionated because it's like what I feel like might come along with the title, right? You might not. So how do we hash that out? Just because now I'm boyfriend, now I have these titles that I don't even fucking and requirements.
Why you ain't text me?
Now you want an everyday compromise.
I don't want to. I don't want to text you all day and then come home and talk to you.
What happened to me?
These are those expectations. These are those expectations.
You text me. You told me what happened. You just fucking watch Scandal.
I don't play too much in the titles. I mean, if we got the understanding, we know what it is. You know.
We do sound like a whole bunch of scummy ass niggas.
We do, but no, like
you said it.
I communicate. I'm big on communication. Like I understand that communication is the key to every relationship. Yeah. Friendship, boyfriend and girlfriend, marriage. Communication is the key to every relationship. So, like this, I was told that you get 1,000 thoughts per second. 999 is in your subconscious and 1 is in your conscious. So if I don't know what the fuck you're thinking, my brain is going haywire, thinking about what you could be thinking. The only person that knows is you. So if you feel something, say it. And you know what is people have to be, they can't be afraid to say it. That's people's problem is that I can't tell you something because you might feel something. No, I have to be able to say it to you, and you have to be willing to accept it. That's the basis of a real relationship. Because when we can be real, 100%, we gonna be perfect. Perfect. Because why would there ever be a problem? And if there is a problem, we'll either hash that out or something else.
You team title?
I'm team title out here, but it's only because I feel like you said it.
Have you ever dated somebody that you didn't want to give a title, like you just wanted to chill with them? But
yeah, no, I have.
how do you navigate that space when you don't want to give the title?
I don't want to give. So wait, so I'm the one dictating the title? Because I don't believe in me dictating the title.
You believe that men hold that power?
I do.
I don't.
Really?
I don't believe men hold power in most relationships.
I
can't agree with that.
Nah, I feel like most of the time, like women either put that pressure on or like they.
But that's the thing. I don't want to put pressure on you. I shouldn't feel like I'm like forcing your hand to the fire. Like,
they ask you.
Most people do.
I don't want to do
Or
that.
it's the one that makes it like when I say put the pressure, not pressure, but they the one that asks the question like, yo, so
Like, what are we? What
That's,
is
that's still pressure. Because now I'm at a point where like I don't want to tell you no because I don't want to lose you or I don't want you to feel some type of way, but I don't want to say yes because I'm not ready for it.
But the thing is that we don't want to assume because we could be moving 3 months in and we're dating, we're having sex.
Cooking shit.
Yes, yeah, like it's getting real serious. And as far as you're concerned, it's a monogamous situation. So at that point, like at what point is it like okay to say,
But are you gonna be
That's
tight if somebody else hit it?
Me? I can be. I'm very rational.
I agree with you.
I'm very rational about my mindset. Like I don't know if
But literally, if people who want monogamous relationships or whatever, if you're operating in that monogamous space, if you don't want nobody else hitting it, that's your girlfriend, fam.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you need to say that. You need to say that too. Because like, for me, I don't think with my emotions. Most people do. I don't think with my emotions. I think with logic and ration. With most of my moves in general. So like, I come off heartless a lot of times because I'm not thinking with my feelings. But I feel like that's that dead space where you get lost in, because when you think with your feelings, you're not in regular ration. You're irrational, because that's how feelings are. That's how emotions are. They're irrational. So I try not to go there, and it does mess me up a lot of times because I sound like I ain't shit, but I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there and put myself in something that I know I'm not ready for, because I know that's only set myself up for disaster.
But if you're communicating that in the beginning, then that's fine. The issue is because there's a lot of people out here who move like they want to marry you, and then when the time comes when you're approaching them, like, what are we? What is this? Yeah. You're not my shorty. Fuck out of here.
It's a fact.
You don't have the right feelings with.
Wait, time out. What are some factors into that situation like that? What would make you feel like you want to marry this girl and then nah? Like, what are some ways that happens?
The whole concept.
Because I've liked the idea of people before, and then the reality of them ain't the same.
The whole concept is it might be is the whole idealism, having cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of it's cake. It's supposed to eat it, but at the same time, it's like when you're doing that, that's playing other people's feelings. That's what it comes down to. And you have to be on a core where, like, if you're comfortable with that, like, we both have to be comfortable with the fact that we can be us, but at the same time, not be us. If you don't have that, then you have to be able to respect that. You know what I mean? But it's like when you know that
you're answering the question that I asked.
I am. The reason why I was about to say, because when you know you can have something, right? Like when you know you can have something but can still step out, I'm gonna always try to do that. Why wouldn't I eat my cake?
But I'm saying, in what way could you look at somebody at first and be like, I want to marry this person,
and then not?
What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes like for me, it's like it's weird for me sometimes. It's like it could be like something stupid like, oh, you farted in my face when we were asleep. I don't want you no more, because you're gonna do that again tomorrow night. What is wrong with you?
I think it's a puppy love face. I really think it's a puppy love face. Like,
I've seen it. Like,
the reason why I say I can play this. When you first meet somebody, like they said the first 3 months, like the puppy love phase, understand, I'm showing you the best part of me. Like, I'm presenting the best of me because I like you and I want you to like me back. So it takes a while before you can actually become the normal you and be normal in front of somebody. And when you see all their faults, it's like, well, that was great, but I don't really like that no more.
So what's an example of a fault then? That would be off-putting to you.
Like, for me, one of my exes was a very controlling.